Hello and welcome back to the bar. So what we're looking at today is our menu special of the day in the bar is the area of project report completion optimization. So how do you get the people that you need to complete regular reporting on projects and programs across your portfolio to do so 100% of the time and with good quality? Not an easy ask. Might sound easy, but it's not. So what we're looking for, the ideal dish here for our special of the day is 100% report completion rates and good quality project report inputs on a weekly and a monthly basis, or however often you run your reports. And the problems we're trying to solve. So the first problem is we want to avoid or get rid of the reporting sort of industry that we've created around the business. Loads of people every month, or sometimes every week, but loads of people every month going through the process of completing, going through reports that have been half completed, part completed, not completed, really poor quality, and pushing to get that updated. It can be a really big, laborious task and involve quite a few people and a lot of time, which would be much better spent on delivery or assurance or quality or whatever. The second is that we avoid the problem of an industry of PMO sort of reformatting and rewriting reports in order to roll up to a portfolio level. So the question is, how on earth do we roll up to a portfolio level without creating this enormous industry again? And the third thing is the problem of how you manage the perception that there is value to a project manager in investing time in completing his or her weekly or monthly reports, when the truth is they probably think in many cases that no one really reads it. So it's how do you create that feeling that it's worth investing the time to do a good quality input in order to feed whoever is the audience of the report. And that will then drive the quality of the report input and the quantity of reports completed. So the key ingredients here for good project report completion optimization. Firstly, PMs must feel their reports are read and valued. You have to come up with a way of creating reports that genuinely are read and engaged with. It is possible. It is not necessary to create a large portfolio report that virtually no one reads. It is possible. Secondly, get your project managers to present regular meetings directly off the reports they've written, and preferably off the software that you or whatever, however you do your regular reporting. Because if they're presenting off their own reports, they're far more likely to take a lot more care about the input level. So get them presenting off their own reports. And thirdly, restrict the number of reports of characters per report, because one of the dangers is you end up with an incredibly texty, wordy set of reports that no one reads. The answer to that is just don't allow it to become like that. Make sure that you've got concise bullet points, because that's probably what your audience wants. So, I mean, yes, by all means, confirm that's what they want, but keep it concise, keep it really straightforward, and restrict the number of characters that they can actually articulate a point within. Now, you can't do that in Excel, but you can do it in some tools, and it really drives better quality reporting. Magic ingredient. What's the magic ingredient for this one? The magic ingredient for me is very simple. You have to get the execs to read those reports so that they are valued by the inputter. If the execs are asking questions, if they're engaging with those reports, and it therefore generates value and meaning, the people doing the input will make so much more effort to get the input absolutely right, and they will complete their reports every week, 100%. around. Now, we have a magic ingredient which will help you achieve 100% report completion rates. Of that, I pretty much guarantee you. Click the link in the post, the LinkedIn post that you've seen, and we will be delighted to share that with you. You can look at our templates and our tools, and if there's anything there that you can use, then so much the better. I'd also be interested to hear the challenges that you face around report completion rates. Thanks very much. Thank you for coming to the bar chat today. It's been great to have you in the bar, and I hope you've enjoyed the topic we've been talking about. Now, if there's anything in this topic, if there's anything in this bar chat that's particularly resonated with you, or there's a challenge that you're facing with your portfolio or your program or your stakeholders or whatever it might be, then one of the things that I'm offering is a free private bar function. So you can either come into our very own bar and come and be a part of it, and I promise you there'll be a drink waiting here for you, or I'll come to you, or we'll have a phone call, and we can maybe kick the tires on over a bar chat on a challenge that you're facing internally with your program, portfolio, or whatever. If you want to do that, please take me up on the offer. I don't expect anything in return, and I really genuinely don't. You're very welcome to just click the link in the post on LinkedIn. There's a link in there. Connect and register, and we will be in touch to sort a private bar function out. Come and see me in the bar.